the extra time. So I will quickly share with you that you can try this wheel. There are so many other wheels that you can spin and you can talk about. In this presentation, I've put some scenarios in classrooms which happen very often, also in group sessions that happen. You can see them, you can have some reflection question. Whenever you have something bothering you, just stop and do the yellow thing. Yellow thing is you stop and reflect on yourself. How does this make me feel? Does this happen often? Why do I feel exactly bad? Is what is the root cause? Okay. Now, what do I do so I can meet the other person in the middle? Or what do I do that it goes in a constructive way? Okay. So that is the process. The step one is to stop and identify. Step two is to think about it. Very important relationship skills, how to have clear communication, what to say, what not to say. Okay. Have a positive social interaction. So there we have complied all of these things very thoughtfully. We have discussed this, we have brainstormed this very thoughtfully. All of the data which is in the PPT comes from very good studies and very good journals. The resources are really, really good. I'll be leaving this presentation in your email box, or your mentor manager will. There are some online toolkits that are here for you. Our CEO Shalindra has also given out these resources. He has shared this teachers social emotional learning playbook in which you can do some daily rituals with your students. There are also, first we have targeted our teachers, that our teachers, how do they incorporate there in their daily lives. So number one is morning grounding. Okay. Morning grounding techniques. I choose power, I choose calm. Today I choose to be content. Today is the day I will mostly feel content. I will try to count on the things I already have in my life. Today I choose this. Today I choose action. I will do three things that I have been on my list for so long, I'm not doing them. Today I choose action. So you do morning grounding. Track your emotions. If you're feeling off, just sit and think, am I really angry or am I sad? Am I really angry or am I sad? Why am I sad right now? Why does it feel like sad right now? Is it because of the weather? Is it because of I didn't have food? Find out what is your mood like. Okay. Gratitude pause. Now for classes, what to do in classrooms, what to do with your students. Try to make your students, the training I'm doing with all of you right now, you can do that with your students. You can start your class with, how are you feeling today? How was your day? That's the point of asking how was your day, to understand, to check in with somebody. How was your last week? You went on a break, how was that? What experiences you had? Okay. You can take some time to take four counts. If the student is getting very anxious, very aggressive, you can just say, okay, let's take a breather. Okay. Then, okay, tell me one thing that went really well for you recently. Then you can have empathy moment in class. You can give them situations like I'm giving you, but safe ones. Okay. Not about parties and drinking. Safe ones. What would you do if your friend was ignored in the class? Okay. You told me that your friend recently met an accident. What happened? Did you find time to go and meet her? Have a discussion of empathy. Okay. I really like that you went out and met them twice. You got them flowers. That's really cute. That's really good. That would make them feel so much better. If I was in the place, I would feel so much better. So instill these thoughts and ideas in your students' mind. Okay. This is a handbook. I'll be sharing this with you as well. And I think by that we are we have so many activities and games for students. You can click on this, and you can, when your student is bored or something, you can tell them, okay, let's play this game. You don't need to log in, you don't need to make an account, just directly start. Something like this. Eight symbols, two positive choices when angry. Go for a walk, throw your pencil. So the kid will select, ideally go for a walk. Okay. So this is a little game. It's very engaging, but it is also a game of SEL, social emotional learning. This one. When I'm angry, go for a walk, get a glass of water, choose a fidget. I'm choosing a fidget spinner. Take a deep breath. Yeah. Give up. Okay, so you can play these really cool games. I have put everything in Niyati, and I put everything in this file. We'll share with you. The thing is, the idea is to spread these thoughts, good thoughts. Okay, when I say SEL, when I say take a pause and react, it doesn't mean that you have to repress your emotion. That is not at all the idea. The idea is to be aware of the exact emotion. If the exact emotion is jealousy, let's say my friend got a very good job that I had applied for, I did not get. In 3 rounds, I couldn't get, and in school, I was more intelligent than him. Okay, but he has got this job and I did not, and they're going on trips that I could not go on. So I'm watching their stories on Insta. I'm like, hey, itna bhi khas nahi hai that. The beach is not even clean. Okay. Take a pause and think, yeah, the beach is not clean, whatever. But what am I feeling right now? Am I jealous? Oh no, I'm jealous. Yes, I'm jealous. Label it whatever the accurate emotion is. Yes, I am jealous. Accept it. Okay, it's okay to be jealous sometimes because this is what I had in my mind. I was having good score in school. My expectations is school score means good, better life. But that's not the reality. The reality is what you do and what comes to you and your personal circumstance. Everything matters. Take that yellow zone and sit there and think about it, process it. Okay, find out the facts and the reality, and then you choose a response. Go and like the story, or maybe block them. I have blocked some of my friends because they have too good of a life and I can't bear with it. Simply, I don't have the time. I don't like it. So I've just blocked them. Why to stress every day? I'm not a very good person at heart. That's who I am. So I just block them. And now at least I will not be triggered until I get a good job, until I get a good salary or pay and I will go on that very big vacation. So the idea is to take a step back and find out the root cause. So do the red light, yellow light, green light. Green light is very easy. You take a decision, move on. But red light and yellow light is very difficult zone. First of all, knowing, stopping yourself from reacting and then thinking why it is happening, debating with yourself is very important. Once again, I do not mean to say that you should repress your emotions, not at all. In fact, explore them more and more and more. Jealousy has 4 or 5 parameters now. What exact emotion in jealousy? Okay, in that also, so find out the layers. Okay, open the onion and find out what is it and then addresses. That is what we want to do in our classrooms also. I didn't want to discuss things in this session only about classroom because that's all you hear all the time. I just wanted to share how it is applicable everywhere, and now if you're already socially emotionally aware, you would automatically do it in your classrooms also. Okay, at least for the next 3 4 days. Now, there's one little information is that people who have attended these training sessions very nicely, we would be auditing and assessing their classrooms also. We're seeing that whether or not the teacher is checking with the student. If the student reacts in a very different way, is the teacher able to find it out and respond to them politely or nicely or the way they deserve to be? Right. So we'll be doing this experiment to see if this training is working out or not. Okay. I hope that is okay with all of you. And lastly, I would want to find out 5 things. What are the 5 things? I want 5 different people to tell me the 5 things that compile SEL. Number one, in no
Don't
particular order.
don't necessarily react
Self-awareness.
and try to respond things.
Self awareness. Somebody says yes. Self
Soc-
awareness is done. Next,
Social awareness,
social awareness. Yes.
Self-regulation.
Third is self regulation. Yes.
Decision making.
Decision making. Yes. And what is last?
Relationship skills.
relationship skills.
Relationship skills. So these 5 skills, if I talk, the first two were about oneself, self awareness, and then when you're aware, self regulation, regulating your emotions. Okay, कहते हैं, ठंडा हो जाओ, calm down, take a breath. Self regulation. Okay, self awareness. These are about self. The next two are about others, relationship skills and social awareness. It caters to others and surroundings. And the last one is the final action, decision making. Okay. So try to be more SEL with your family, with your mother, with your father, with your family, with your siblings, with your cousins, with your enemies. Okay, with your colleagues. If somebody is not behaving a certain way, try to find out what's happening. If they're comfortable sharing, they may be feeling pressurized. Appraisal time is coming. So company is laying off a lot of people, so maybe they're stressed. That's why they screamed on you. Find out. Don't take things personally immediately, and convey the same to others. Okay, convey this happiness spreads. So do that to others. That was the crux of the call. Since we started around, I think, 20 minutes late, this call is extended. I'm so sorry again. I always extend calls. So, but thank you everybody for being a part of it, being so active and interactive here, participating as you would. And I would again thank you a lot. If we don't have a feedback session, feedback form right now, but I would send it away later on. But I would really request you to fill it out with your genuine thoughts and suggestions for the next trainings. We will keep having these interesting training sessions about one or the other thing. This idea came from our CEO Shalendra. We should talk to our teachers about SEL. I think they would really benefit, and we thought we should do it. So we did this one here. And yeah, any feedback, any thoughts you can share now. For my end, mera to ho gaya hai. I am done. I'll be dropping the link in the chat box that you can see later. Um, I'm sharing a public link with all of you in the chat box. You can save it in your computer systems in a notepad or somewhere. Okay. Now is the time for FAQs or any discussions, debates. People who have some class or something they're occupied, you can stay by and drop off the call. Thank you so much. Others, if you have to say anything, you can stay back.
Have a great day, ma'am. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening, ma'am. It was
Thank
really
you,
great.
Stuti. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Atish.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Aman.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Fra. Thank you. Thank you, Bismillah.
Hello, Purnima.
Hi, Asif. Yes.
Yeah, I would like to give you quick feedback there.
Okay,
So when
sure.
I see the topic, I was curious about that what we are going to have in this session. That's why I joined. Usually, I don't join this session because I have work. This is my work time, but I
Oh,
want to know that what is there.
mm-hmm.
So I had something expected. I thought it's maybe related to classes, but I like that you actually shared your experience. That what
Mm-hmm.
I do usually, I always share about my experience there, and
Mm.
that's really good part about it. I really enjoy
Thank
the
you so much.
session as well. I got to learn something new there. Like even I always say that even if you have experience, you must be stay curious and learn something new from other experience.
Hmm.
Like apart from 9 years experience, people actually always look into me that he's the experienced one. He might know everything, and the challenges are really high. That even for emotional parts. So I do actually get students like they are really tough to handle for someone else. That maybe
Hmm.
their parents actually raise strict. Maybe the student actually always say no for the homework. So this
Hmm.
kind of things always happen. And handling those things, it's emotionally, it's really tough.
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
always choose the same way that you have mentioned that staying there, take a little pause, think
Staying
about
there,
the
yes.
scenario, and think about according to what scenario you can do that. So yeah, that's a good thing that even that one experience you have shared, that you actually just take it little less about the session and you have talked something different and you laugh
Yes.
there. So I do the same things there. If I feel like the student is not somebody who's interested in just learning, then just change something that he can actually have
Yes.
that. So next time at least we can actually cover up the rest of the part. But
Yes.
right now this is not the situation.
Hmm.
So
Right now,
yeah,
that's not the
overall
need
it
of the
was very
art.
nice.
Yes.
Hmm.
Thank you so much, Asif. Thank you so much. With student, a lot of things happen. We think this student is very notorious. Like, in Tare Zameen Par, this kid was like writing letters opposite and they're doing all the spellings wrong. The teacher went on like, hit them with a stick. That's not SEL. Maybe you find out why does the student do that, and there's so many scenarios like a kid who's not responding to you at all. Are they ziddi, are they notorious, or maybe every time they speak this or say something in the school, they try to answer a question, they got it wrong, and a teacher has beaten them or said something really mean, make fun of them in front of the classroom, so now they don't even talk anymore, they don't share your thoughts. We
Yeah.
don't know. The idea is that we don't know until we talk. So the idea is that to stay there, be there very patiently and try to find out. Once you find out, then you can find your roadmap, decision making can come in personal issues, whatever. But until you don't know, don't think that we know everything and we know what's going to happen, what's there. That is the one idea. And I think people like that are very humble. Most people who are humble, they are able to understand that. We don't want to hurt anybody or traumatize anybody. You don't be the teacher who the kid talks about after 5 years. I had a teacher in a stand-up comedy show. I had this one very horrible teacher once upon a time. We don't want to be that teacher. So we'll try to be very, very socially and emotionally aware as much as we can. We can't be God. Like I also sometimes say shut up to somebody only when they deserve it. But yeah, no need to be gods. But yes, it was so great that you are able to find joy in this session. We'll have more and more training sessions. I don't want to keep it to classroom example because that's all we do all the time. I don't want to be that same classroom all the time. So that's why I chose
Excuse me,
to
ma'am.
those real life examples. It's really fun to interact with all of you, and you all come with different ideas, different questions. Some teachers just challenge me, and they like to challenge in the training session. That also happens. A lot of things happen. And I really enjoy having this, catch up sort of with everybody. A little check
I was
in.
just waiting that when the meeting will come and Purnima ma'am will take it so that I can join the
We have
meeting.
so many. We have so many, I think, very interesting ones. We also have cultural sensitivity training. Then we have this dialogue engagement training was there, but I think that was a long, long time back. We will launch
Yes.
like more sessions. It is really interesting, dialogue engagement, because that's a very common thing that Irfana and Asif said. No, I have faced the situation also. So like all the teachers have had the situation. So we need these. We need to be a step ahead of our students. Okay, okay. So no matter what, we have to be like a step above. So we will keep like thinking more and more. If you have something that you want to say that this training should be done, you can drop your suggestions. I think somebody said that this training should be done. So we sat together, we formed the module, we did some research, we compiled, and now we are delivering it. So if you have something in your mind that your group of teachers is discussing something, we should have this training, that training. Let us know so we can work on it, and maybe we can work with you on it also, and we can deliver
Sure,
it.
ma'am.
Okay, it is really a good process. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Shruti, for sharing, and thank you, Irfana. Thank you, Asif. Thank you for your patience. Like, we are sitting till the end. And yeah, and hopefully we'll see you again in more sessions. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. It was
Okay.
really helpful.
Thank
Your
you so
session
much,
was
Thank,
ma'am.
really
thank you
interesting.
very
It's
much.
like we
Thanks a lot. I'm
didn't
very
even
humble.
feel like anything boring in this part. It was
Thank you so
really
much. That's a
interesting.
technique.
Yeah.
That's a technique I use. See, I'm kidding. No, it's actually very natural out here. I think it's very natural, so it's good. Okay, doesn't feel like a task.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a
Thank
good time. Have a good. Bye bye.
Thank
Enjoy.
you so
Bye,
much,
ma'am.
Good
ma'am.
night.
Thank you.
Have a good day, ma'am.
You too. Bye.